Welcome to 90s Rough Cuts. How may I help you? All right, Rough Cuts episode 3. I'm up in Comox now. Drove up yesterday from Victoria, and we're gonna start this off. We're leaving tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday, and we've got all day today to prepare. And we're gonna power wash the top of the camper because we have easy access with these stairs. So this should be pretty satisfying watching this come off. Okay, go. That's on there pretty good, eh? Oh yeah. Nice. There we go. Now it's official. Welcome to 90s Rough Cuts. Would you like a small foot or a big foot? All right, we just went grocery shopping and got the fridge loaded up. So we have our beers here. Bigfoot stickers app, of course. And then some of our fruits and veggies, a little salad down here, eggs, and then the meats for our trip, apples, onions, milk. Freezer's empty right now. We're gonna put our pre-made soups here. And then all of our extra beers are down below here. Let me get this guy out of the way. Down below here, we've got all the extra beer, and then underneath there is a couple cases of water. So we'd be good to go. We already filled up our water tank, and our propane is, both of our tanks are propane are pretty full, so we'll be good there. And yeah, I think now we're gonna have a celebratory whiskey.
So we're getting ready to head out. It's 7 a.m. on Sunday morning, the 21st of March.
And we're gonna get McDonald's right after getting super salty Chinese food last night. So this is a good start to going out in the middle of nowhere, being dehydrated. All right, step one on the road is gonna be fuel, breakfast, and then head north. I got my open street map on the Garmin, got my phone mounted here, got my dash lights half out. I have my FRS radio down there. Actually no, I have my FRS radio here, and then once we get into the logging traffic, I have my VHF, UHF radio, where the logging truckers are on 150 odd megahertz that we can listen to for safety, of course.
So here we are, just topping up with some diesel for Tyler. 4Runner's already full, but we picked up some Dons and some coffee. Yum. And now we're gonna leave Comox and head up to Port Hardy, and that's where we can get off on the road to head off to Holberg and go check out CFS Holberg.
Check out that view. A little bit of chatter on the radio this morning too. Not on the CB. The CB sounds dead, but the ham radio this morning, it is lit. So I guess this isn't really a surprise, but it's snowing. Man, this is pretty. Okay, so we're coming up on Port Hardy. We just stopped near Port McNeil to take a pee and throw out our garbage at a rest stop in and now we're just gonna fill up at Port Hardy before we head out at the road to Holberg. The road to Holberg, I think, is only about 1 kilometer or 2 south of Port Hardy. So we'll fill up in Port Hardy. It's just a small town, and then we'll get going. Okay, we're turning onto Holberg Road here. I just want to give a quick example of this sign. So this road out to Holberg is a logging road. So this sign says RR Channel 5. That means Resource Road Channel 5. And then that's the frequency associated with the Resource Road channel. So I've got my Baofeng UV5R with, I don't know if you can see that, with the right frequency dialed in. It's illegal to transmit on this frequency because it's a commercial frequency, but I can listen to this frequency to listen to the logging traffic for safety. So, let's go. David's just loosening his shocks. A nice soft ride. All right, so we're a few kilometers in here now. It's really hard packed gravel. Only seen a couple cars, probably coming from either Winter Harbor or the town of Holberg. But these are the conditions. Really rainy, of course. Actually, the rain died down a little bit compared to earlier, so we'll see what the weather's like once we get out there. Boy, the weather changes pretty rapidly. Now all of a sudden we're into the snow, even though we haven't really gone up in elevation. So, really weird. Vancouver Island. Okay, we're just passing by Nahwitti Lake is the bigger lake. This is the second big lake that we're passing. We just passed a sign that said no stopping for the next 4 kilometers because it's a slide area. I'm guessing because there's a big hill to the left of us that is potentially unstable. There's the lake. Kind of cool with the fog. All right, we just pulled into this rec site at Nahwitti Lake just to check out the lake real quick. It is like super rainy. Like a rainforest. It's a super rainy rainforest. Let's go see the lake. Nice. All right. It is coming down. Oh man, that's cool. Too bad there's a little bit too many clouds. Oh wow, that's wicked. That's pretty cool.
We're in the rainforest, David. Are your shoes waterproof?
Enough.
So we just stopped in the Nahwitti Rec Site for a minute there, and my gosh, is it ever raining. I think David looked up the average annual rainfall here, and it was many feet of rain in a year. And I can understand why now.
be prepared for the unexpected.
Check that guy out. That's a massive tree.
I'm just in 4 high now. Second gear, charging up this hill. It's a pretty narrow road. And got some slushy snow.
Still on a logging road. We're passing by all these cool signs though that say, you know, these areas reforested 1957. Like, that's pretty cool how the whole cycle of the logging industry works. They must replant and then cut down every like 100 years or so, but it's pretty neat to see forests that were cut down 70 years ago and now they're, you know, fully back to life. Maybe not as old growth as they used to be, but to a point where they can, like that one, reforested 1951, spaced 1972. It's pretty wet.
Holberg, Winter Harbor, Cape Scott.
Check out these things. That's kind of cool. Old haze, I think. Look at the size of these things. Damn. That's kind of cool.
Well, here's the town of Holberg. Fairly industrial. Looks like there used to be a baseball diamond there. The Scarlet Ibis Pub.
So this is the Holberg Inlet, I think.
There's a little map here. So we came from Port Hardy all the way on this road here, past Cairns Lake. There's Nahwitti Lake, and the wreck site we stayed right, or pulled off right here. Came over down. We're now in Holberg, and we want to head up to where the old, I think San Joseph, Maine up here is where CFS Holberg used to be. On our way to San Joseph Bay, and then eventually down to Grant Bay, which is this blue dot right down here. But we'll stay the first night at San Joseph. And you can see this is the town of Holberg. That's about it.